Hello everybody, Carrots here again. Welcome to episode 14 of the Isla Paradiso bunch. This time we've got two additions to the crew. Wendy and Jerry Armstrong have joined. They're Hayley's babies that she had with Salty. We start off at the home at 45 Surf Circle. It's still winter. Sam's at home tending to little Jerry, who is the second of the twins. And outside, Salty has turned up, and he's been met by Josephine. She doesn't seem to want to pick a fight with Salty at this point. They just seem to be getting on quite well together, actually. And now she's ensconced him, so he's now a member of the household temporarily. So I can control him. He gets that moodlet that his will is no longer his own. That little purple moodlet down the bottom there. We've got 3 genies in this household, so he's got no hope. He wants to visit without being controlled. It's not going to happen. Well, it will happen occasionally, but not often. He's going straight to Wendy, because Wendy is the one that he knows about. The reason he knows about Wendy, but he doesn't know about Jerry, is I did a little bit of switching here. I had to go back and replay a part of one of the earlier saves to get some video, and Hayley gave birth again, and I just couldn't resist adding that second version of the baby to the final save. So it ended up looking as though she had twins, but actually it's the same one twice. I used NRAS Porter mod to add little Jerry to the game. And in the end, I think Jerry turned out to be a day older than Wendy. I don't know how that happened, but the game organised it to be that way. So they're both identical to each other because they're actually the same baby. I just changed. It's just that when Jerry was born, I named her Jerry instead of Wendy, which is what I named her just the first time she was born. Now, Salty is an evil sim, and so is Meryl, who's standing there, the one with the long reddish hair. And I don't know why this has happened, but Meryl, of her own volition, without any encouragement from me, has taken over the babies. She picks them up and cuddles them and changes their diapers and does all that sort of thing autonomously, continually, whereas Hayley pretty much ignores them unless I tell her to do something with them. Here, one of the genies has cleaned Meryl because she can't get through that door into the bathroom. She was feeling grubby. She wanted to shower and she couldn't get in there because the door's locked against her. Only a few Sims can use the bathrooms on this level because Meryl has a bedroom and a bathroom up 2 or 3 levels above. She lives above ground, but she spends most of her time now down here with the babies. I'll have to check if she's got a nurturing trait or something. I don't think she has. She's mean-spirited and evil. Maybe she wants the babies to like her better than their mother so that she can influence them later on. I find evil Sims often do things, strangely, that appear to be against their evil nature, except that they're actually planning the future, setting situations up. Evil people do that as well. So she's tired, so I've decided that, and she's grubby, send her back to her room where she can have a shower in her all-in-one bathroom that only she can use, and she can have a sleep as well in her bed. We'll go over to Plumbob Island for a bit now and have a look at that. I put windows in the walls of the 10 by 10 square that I've set up in case somebody gets a group science project. There's Diana sitting in their second kitchen. This seems to be the kitchen that they prefer to use. Craig lives here most of the time now too. It looks like he's made some coconut muffins and just left them on the bench and they've gone off. So I'll tell him to come and clean them up. There's some other food there. Some sandwiches that they can eat. There's some food there that hasn't gone off yet that somebody's made. So I'll get Craig and the others to eat them before they go off, hopefully. I have a bit of problem when I'm trying to record my videos because the mouse I'm using has sort of been knocked on the floor a few times by the cat my real life cat, and it doesn't work very well, so sometimes I can't actually move to exactly where I want the screen to be looking at, so you can't see, sorry, but you can't see that person on the left. It's either Diana or Craig. Not quite sure. It could be Diana, I think, but Craig's going to come and sit down at one of those stools as well to eat some of those sandwiches. But you can see the back of Muriel's head. She's eating her meal. Now, since I've got them over in the Plumbob Island, they do have all of the facilities for sleeping. They've got more bedrooms than there are Sims, but they tend to prefer to drink coffee. And even if I don't have the coffee machine there, they'll just stand there until they fall on the floor. They don't actually go to the beds, even though the beds are assigned to them. So I think that might be an issue with them living away from their main home, which is at 45 Surf Circle. Let's go back and see what the babies are doing. Salty's still sleeping. Yep, Hayley's got up and gone off somewhere. She must be having breakfast, I think. Salty was very tired when he arrived. That's why I sent him to have a sleep. Sometimes I have so much issues with his Jeannie doing a snow angel while she's wearing her bikini. I found her swimming endlessly just in the waters beside the island. So I decided to tell her to come up on land and make a snow angel, and she actually took notice of me. I have a lot of trouble with lag, so I get a bit frustrated at times, and I've got toasting cheats enabled turned on, and sometimes I'll just drag their needs bar across because I've spent so much time sitting waiting for the game to actually let them move on to the next thing, whatever the next thing is going to be. And I've cut about an hour out of this video just lag, and it's only going for about 20 minutes, so you can see there is I'm having a lot of issues with lag. Now she is building an igloo, which is the next thing I told her to do. There's only about 3 or 4 days of winter left, and they haven't done much snow work, so I thought I'd get them to build igloos and snow angels. I think that's the only snow angel I asked them to do, and lots of snowmen later on. Now I thought I'd show you a picture of Wendy / Jerry. It's the same baby twice, and here you go. You can see a nice picture of her. I've already posted this on the forum, this picture, but it's the only time you're going to actually get a good look at the baby. Every time else you'll see it in the videos, it's always off on a long distance. You can't get to have a good look at her. Looks like Jerry needs change. Salty's woken up. He's going to take care of one of his babies. He's very happy, isn't he? Now he needs a bath. I was actually a bit worried that he might dry out because he's been there for quite a long time. I don't want Salty to turn into a ghost. It seems Hayley's looking after little Wendy at the moment. She doesn't do much with her babies. Mostly I've seen her go to attend to them, and she gets cut off by Meryl. Meryl just steps in and takes over. We've got dogs barking outside at the moment. It could go on for quite a while. So now we're going to have a scene between Salty and Hayley in the bathroom, because that's where they were. And it looks like Salty's broken the bathtub. I'm not going to worry about getting him to fix it. He's got Hayley to deal with. I think it's about time that their relationship moved on a bit beyond girlfriend and boyfriend. Might take a while to get them to that point, though. Taking a selfie together, a romantic photo together. It's very hard to get a good view of them when they're in the bathroom. The room is such a tiny room. I don't like going from above, but it's the only way I can actually get them in the picture. I'll work out another angle shortly, I hope. It's a bit annoying just leaving that bathtub broken. Dip kiss. It's amazing they had room for that in the little bathroom. That sink there with that rough texture on it, that is actually from Luna, if you're wondering where I got it from. It is CC. Doesn't really fit in this decor of this bathroom, but I just added it in there. It looks like an old wooden thing that all the paint's come off. I think it's CC from Una. I don't think from Luna. I don't think it's from Isla Paradiso. I'm pretty sure it's CC. Can't be sure though. It might be from that Island revival pack that came with Isla Paradiso. I think you had to buy the limited edition or order from Origin or something. I was doing that all the time, so I'd get all the extra bits and pieces. They've given her flowers now, and they've got a romantic date. I always think of them having a date and they might go off somewhere to a venue somewhere, but it's pretty cold outside, so they can stay in the bathroom. Or it'll be a bit warmer than it is outside. Looks like I've left the sound on for this bit. I hope it doesn't interfere too much. If it does, I'll turn it off. You can hear Hayley and Salty chatting to each other there. OBS Studio doesn't seem to record the sounds from the game very well, and I'm actually still using my laptop built-in microphone to talk to you, so the sound isn't all that good at all for this game or these videos, so I'm sorry about that, but that's it, how it is. I hope you're enjoying them anyway. Those two are having a good time together, improving their relationship, and the bath's still spraying water all over the place. I want to get them engaged at least at this point so that they will be a confirmed couple, although they are already with being girlfriend and boyfriend. But it'd be good to have them fiancés with each other. I won't take it beyond that for a while, but I do think that we should see a wedding at some point later on towards the end of the series of videos. I haven't decided if I'll get them to have any more babies. I think the household's probably got enough babies in it already. Taking their relationship a little bit further, they moved into Hayley's bedroom. I gave Hayley different hair when she's in her sleep outfit, so that's why she looks so different when she's in her sleep outfit as compared to when she's in some of her other outfits. Looks like Salty's thinking of his lifetime wish to see the ghost of his wealthy spouse. And Hayley's wealthy, so I think he's got wedding on his mind, and he's trying to get her to want to be with him so he can marry her and see her ghost. Hayley doesn't know that, of course. She just thinks he's gorgeous. She's met this wonderful mermaid, so dashing, and they've got two gorgeous little girls together. I don't know why she came out of there with her swim gear on. But they're fairly happy about themselves and what they're getting up to together. They seem to enjoy each other's company. At first she really wanted him to show her that mermaid secret island, and he showed that to her. And he wanted her because she's wealthy and he wants to see her ghost when he marries her, after he marries her. So he's still very interested in encouraging their relationship. She is no longer got something that she wants from him other than just to be with him. And there's money still coming in from all of those harvestables that Jeannie consigned at the Humble Harvest stands. I think they've just about got enough to build their resort now. I'd like to get that started, but it's still snowing outside and I don't really want to build in the snow. I want to wait for spring. But I might have to start because I can't just let the game sit there doing nothing much until it turns into spring. It's still winter. And in winter time there's lots of snow outside. Maybe I'll just get them to do some things outdoors in the snow because I haven't done much just playing in the snow things with this household so far. So, well, we could build a few snowmen or go to the park or the festival lot and do some snowboarding. There's a few things that we could do yet. Build some more igloos. We could go and live in an igloo for a while. If you build enough snowmen in your yard, apparently you'll get a winter gnome come and join your household. I've only had them a few times and not necessarily when I've been building snowmen, so I'm not quite sure that that is a really good idea to build snowmen just to get the winter gnome. Because I've built lots of snowmen over the years and not got a gnome of winter, and I've got them when I haven't been building snowmen. So, but I have read somewhere official, don't remember exactly where now, that if you build snowmen, igloos and snow angels in your lot, then you will get a much better chance of seeing one of those little gnomes turn up in your lot. Hey, there it is, the proposal. And she is definitely going to accept him. Happy couple, happy times, happy days. Big hug there. And I suppose she's thinking we can have a long life together and have lots of babies and go and live near the ocean somewhere, maybe even build their home on Mermaid's Secret Island. And he's thinking, now I've nearly got you. Once we can get you down the aisle, then I'll be able to do something to dispose of you and I can see your ghost. That'll make me happy. Don't want to stuck with a family for my long life. I want a long life, but not necessarily with you. I just want to see your ghost. Sooner rather than later, so we'll have to have a wedding quite soon. But in the meantime, I'll be really nice to you and make you think that I adore you. And I do, because you're going to make me get my lifetime wish, which is to see your ghost, because you'll be my spouse. And my lifetime wish is to see the ghost of my wealthy spouse. And you are very wealthy. And she's thinking, oh, this is just wonderful. I'm finally going to get a man of my dreams. And we can live our life together, grow old together. This is what you call a lack of meeting of minds. They're not thinking the same thing. But they both want the same thing in the short term. It's just what happens afterwards that's a bit different. But they're going to enjoy themselves in the meantime. Now she's come out in her nightgown again. And he's even changed his outfit as well. That wardrobe has funny effects on Sims. They get that wardrobe moodlet as well when they come out of there. I think we've achieved what we needed to achieve with them. They're engaged now. One step closer to the wedding day. They're both looking forward to the wedding day, but for different reasons. Salty's definitely happy. Stella Dog's just outside. She knows what's going on too. She's thinking of the bride and groom. I suppose Hayley's happy too because she doesn't know what's in Salty's mind, and Salty doesn't care what she thinks. He knows what he's going to aim for and what he's going to get. And there is Meryl tending to little Wendy. Let's head over to Plumbob Island now and see what's happening there. Looks like we've got the igloo finished and a snowman's been built as well. That's a classic snowman. This is actually the top level basement, just giving you a little view of it. It's set up for pets, but I haven't got any pets over there, and I don't think I will bother with this game putting pets there. However, I'm thinking of saving this particular lot to my library so that I can put it into another game at some stage. Save me a bit of time building. There's the camel from by Debug, came with World Adventures. The Swift Grow gardening stations are watering the trees and any other plants that are nearby. This big empty 10 by 10 square is what I've left for the group science project if somebody actually gets it. It goes all the way up through the whole 4 basement levels. And there are the forbidden fruit that we've planted. They're starting to sprout. In this game, I've got the Sims using the tractor to water the other parts of the garden where the Swift Grow gardening stations don't fit because of the low floor above them. The light flashes through the floor above and blocks them from using tiles if I put them there. And here we are at near the end of the video. I thought I'd show you a bit of Sam surveying the beach in the snow. Hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been fun. This one's had a lot of variety in it. Things you haven't seen happening before in the game. And things you have seen before. Got to have some familiarity. And you're getting to have a bit of a look at what Plumbob Island looks like as well now. There's Sam walking up the beach in the snow. He's still got to keep doing this, even though I'm not really worrying about watching him. So that's the end. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now. Carrots out.